Beast Gens and NBs, welcome to or back to the channel. My name's Sky, and today I'm about to watch what's easily my most anticipated teaser out of the 4 teasers that Disney Marvel are doing for this weird experiment thing, for Avengers Doomsday, and that is because this teaser has 2 of my favorite groups in the MCU, the Wakandans and the Fantastic Four. I'm a huge Black Panther fan. Wakanda Forever specifically is my favorite MCU movie of all time, and I've also really come to love the Fantastic Four and their movie, and I'm just so hyped to see them both again in Doomsday, and apparently interacting with each other. I'm really curious, like, what the circumstances of that going to be, what the reason behind that is, what's bringing these 2 groups together. I'm very curious. Yeah, let's see. I'm so excited. I'm not going to delay any further. Let's actually watch. Also, apologies in advance if there's any weird scuff during this. Apparently my browser is acting a bit weird. I think it said that an extension must have been slowing it down, but so if there's anything weird going on here, I have no control over it. But anyway, let's begin. I'm so hyped. Sherry!
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties.
Namor!
For the afterlife.
Oh, he's so hot.
I have mine.
M'Baku!
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street, between Broome and Grand.
The Wakandans and the Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday. Okay, so they didn't show off all of the Fantastic Four in that. Interesting. Wow, okay. I was kind of expecting a bit more. I was definitely expecting, like, to show the rest of the Fantastic Four. Look at this man. Just... Look at this man. Just... Did I mention that I'm a huge Namor simp? I definitely have. Yeah, overall, like... It's so... weird seeing M'Baku and the Thing together. That's... But, like, you know, that's part of the fun of the MCU. Like, just seeing these, like, different corners of the franchise, like, come together. And that's, like, I love it so much. Like, if you told me that the Wakandans and the Fantastic Four would have major roles together, I would have thought you were crazy. But yeah, I will admit, I did expect to see some of the other members of the Fantastic Four, like Reed Richards. Like, I gotta say, like, Reed and Shuri together, like, that's an awesome pair, considering just, like, how smart they are. Like, I definitely am looking forward to the idea of, like, seeing those 2 interact. Yeah, a little bit of I will, maybe because I like hyped up the teaser so much in my mind, but I was expecting a little bit more, but, you know, to be fair, I guess with these teasers, they're definitely not showing off too much, which I think is smart. I am glad that, like, they're not showing off more than they need to with these 4 teasers. So, like, that's good. What did Shuri say over here? God, I love Namor. Like, this face profile of Namor here. Ooh. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. That is Steve McFeely, like, you're cooking with this dialogue here, dude. Like all the dialogue in the trailer so far have been incredibly well, like, written. This is like Steve McFeely is cooking with his writing for this film. I cannot wait to hear more of it. But yeah, I'm definitely really yeah, there's really not a lot I can talk about with this trailer. I also like how it portrayed Shuri's like whole journey. Since like she's lost like she talked about her loss of people she's loved in this trailer, which I think is very fitting. And clearly is going to be a big factor in this. I wonder, you know, now that I think about it, I wonder if Shuri's grief over losing her family is going to make her want to help the Fantastic Four even more, because both Reed and Sue, like, their baby Franklin, like he is like seemingly going to be captured by Doom. So it would make sense for like Shuri to just look at that and go, I'm not going to let another family lose someone very important to them. Like, that makes way too much sense to me. That's a really good reason to bring to have Shuri team up with the Fantastic Four, is because of that reason. She doesn't want to see another family, you know, lose their loved ones. That would be beautiful if they had dialogue touching upon that. That like was a motivating factor for Shuri to team up with the Fantastic Four. I think that makes a lot of sense. I'm just happy to see Shuri as a Black Panther again. She was like, Shuri's arc in Wakanda Forever is like genuinely one of the best arcs in the entire MCU for me, and I'm really curious to see how like she's going to evolve as a character in Doomsday. I'm really happy to see her like step up to the plate. I'm really excited to see her be to take on a leading role in an Avengers film. That makes me really happy. I cannot wait to see her. But yeah, and with this being the final teaser, I'm so curious. What, like, okay, not curious, but like, I want to get my thoughts on like just this whole experiment overall. I'm not exactly sure. I'm still not exactly sure how I feel about it, but because it is a very, very weird experiment, but you know, they're doing some weird experiments with this film. They had the chair live stream like last year in April, and now they have this whole thing with them releasing teasers for like a week in theaters with Fire and Ash, and like, just like with the chair thing, I don't know if it was necessarily like a good experiment, but here's the thing, and I think this is a good point. I've seen someone make a point about this on like a YouTube video, but these experiments are definitely getting people talking, and at the end of the day, both Disney and Marvel really want to build up hype for this film, and they really want to get people talking. And these experiments that they're doing to market the film, they have been getting people talking. So it is effective. I won't deny it is an effective marketing strategy. And yeah, I'm so curious to see what else they're going to do like throughout this year leading into Doomsday. I'm very curious just to see what else they have planned. Marketing wise, I know there's been some speculation about there being a full general teaser during the Super Bowl, which I think makes way too much sense. Like, if you want to make a good first impression, just overall, not just with a specific part of like the film, but just overall. Debut your trailer at the Super Bowl. Like that to me, like that would be big. I think that makes way too much sense to me for a Doomsday trailer to drop at that event. I hope they do. I feel like they could. I feel like that's like pretty likely. Will they? Who knows? But yeah, I think these teasers have definitely gotten me more excited. Like, and personally, like these teasers have gotten me more excited for the film, and have given me more hope that this film could actually work. Tone wise, writing wise, they're definitely like setting up a lot of really interesting plot lines here, and they're really putting a lot of emotion into this into this film as well. I could definitely tell this is going to be a very emotional film, which I'm here for. And again, it's also just so cool to see different characters from different parts of the MCU interacting with each other again. I miss that about the MCU. That's one of the things I felt like the multiverse saga has been sorely lacking. We haven't gotten enough of that sort of crossover aspect that a lot of us felt like made so many of us fall in love with the MCU to begin with. Or one of the reasons many of us fell in love with the MCU to begin with. Like it. So I'm so excited to like finally like. So yeah, I'm genuinely becoming more hyped for this film for all kinds of reasons, and yeah, I'm starting to have a little bit of hope in this. Will they be able to pull this off? Who knows? But of course, like the big question is like, will they be able to get Doom? Like, right? Will they be able to pull off Doom? I can't say for sure. Like, that's, like, the big lingering question. I mean, his name is in the title. I have confidence that all this other stuff that they're promoting so far with these teasers will work. I'm still a bit conflicted on the Steve Rogers thing, but I can see the potential. It's just the Doom thing that I think we're all still wondering about. Like, wow, like, just, are they going to be able to pull Robert Downey Jr. as Doom off? Like, would they be able to do that? Right, like, I am so nervous about that aspect. Obviously, they're hiding him for a reason, which I think is smart. I'm glad they're hyping some of this other stuff up, and in turn, building hype for Doom. Because, I know, some people probably want to see Doom by now, and technically we have because of that Shanghai event that happened last year. Though, I don't know if that would have been, his final design, who knows. I think it is smart that they're focusing on these other characters, these other groups, before they have something for Doom. I think it's smarter to do hide Doom and hype him up just a little bit more. I think this is definitely going to build hype for Doom himself and the anticipation to finally see him. Because I definitely am very anxious to see Doom in the movie itself. But what are your thoughts on this teaser and just the whole experiment, in general? Did you enjoy watching these teasers as it came out? Are you also a huge fan of the Wakandans and the Fantastic Four, like I am? And of course, are you a huge fan of the movies? Oh, and what's your favorite teaser? What's your favorite teaser? For me, I would have to say maybe the X-Men teaser might be my favorite, followed by the Thor teaser, and then this one. And then the Steve Rogers one. I think that's how I would rank them. I'm really surprised by how much I enjoyed the X-Men teaser, because I'm not that big of an X-Men film, but it did get me interested in wanting to watch the X-Men movies before I see Doomsday. So, it did that right. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe so you won't miss any future videos, or watch more of my past videos if you want to, including my recent reaction to the Columbina teaser and trailer for Genshin Impact. That I made last night, so yeah, very recent video. Please take care of yourselves and keep on keeping on.